a sad morning, but I think this will not spoil my day. Yes, and I believe most of us there, or most of us watching this video, might have come um, across such a challenge in life. But first, I want to say Happy New Week to everyone, to all my prospects, to all my clients, and to all watching this video. This is a true life story that when I waked up this morning, this very guy called me and my heart bleed. Don't forget, we are doctor of real estate. When we tell you we're professional, we are trusted consultant. We guide you when it comes to real estate investment. Some don't believe it and some see it as a joke. But I want you to pay attention to this video. So this is story of ChukwuEmeka, and this ChukwuEmeka is a guy I met for training and where I went for a presentation as well earlier last 2 years. So we begin to build this relationship of friend, a tribe, and that. So I just have to just throw this opportunity to him early last year that we have a project whereby you own the land, and the land will be giving you a passive income. So when I spoke with ChukwuEmeka said, wow, interesting. So, but what I should do is I should just give him my contact, that he is going to call me and then we'll meet and talk. So to brief this story, and now gave him my WhatsApp number, we begin to talk. I begin to give him updates on what we do, how you go about it. And the name of this project is Palmrich Estate. Palmrich Estate, that is the name. So I now told him everything. He was interested. He even invited me to come and talk to one of his friends, which I spoke with his friend. That one was still having a financial challenge for that moment. But this ChukwuEmeka was a very young guy, and he assured me and he was willing and ready to invest in this palm, because I told him you can create a future now that you are young, and in few years to come you begin to get a return that can take care of you as a young guy, that can take care of even your children's education, that can even establish you in case you want to expand your business in like 5 years to come or in 10 years to come. You can actually sell part of it. By then the place might have appreciated and there is return on investment that will be coming yearly after 3 good years. Then he said, okay, how much? We talked about an acre. Then he said, okay, that there's no problem. I should send him the company details. Let him go through it. He went to the company details and said, okay, that I should send him the account details. I now sent him the account details, everything. Now he now asked me if he can raise up to 500,000, can he start up this investment? Before I continue, most of you out there that have up to 500,000, 400,000, even 200, you don't even know that you can even start a real estate journey with such amount of money. So, and that was how I said yes. Now it's okay. I should give him 2 days time. Now that there is a contribution that you are doing a weekly, and which on Sunday will be the one to collect, and also okay, there's no problem. I now send him everything. He said okay, acknowledge it, and we'll begin to talk. I begin to send him more. After like Sunday, I begin to chat him up. How far? We're almost running up this promo, and this investment will so close sales there. ChukwuEmeka said okay, there's no problem, that he's going to call me in the evening. And from that evening, I did not see ChukwuEmeka's call. We there for like 3 days, 4 days. I didn't see his call. I was like, what is the issue? Now when I begin to send him message on WhatsApp, he stopped replying me, he stopped picking my calls. So I said okay, there's no problem. I can't force him. It's his money. You can do the right investment when the time comes. Maybe he's not convinced enough. In my mind, I was like, as a professional in this business of real estate, is it that he was not convinced enough, or is it that I have not done my job well, or is it that the necessary thing he needed to know about this project, I have not given him all the information, or have he not seen reasons why he need to buy? At the end of everything, uh, he now say, okay, and I'll just forget about him. I usually send him message 1 month, 2 months. I will just send him greeting message like that. So after like 1 year, I usually post, he will view it. Now he now saw my message this morning. He now chatted me up and said, bro, Alpha, that I have not heard from him or all this. So I now asked him what is the issue. That was why. That was when he began to tell me the whole story, everything that played out. Before we continue this video, please, I want you to understand one thing. Whenever you are making a decision, tell yourself, I am capable. I can do this. So, as an investor that want to do any investment, the secret about your life is not what you must tell everybody. That is number one. You must note it. There are good friends out there, there are bad friends there, and there are bad uncles there. Now he began to tell me the story that I talked to one of my guy here in Lagos. The guy said Lagos is not safe for investment. Are you sure of that? Would they dupe you? Is it real? And all this. Even I even at the during our conversation, I told him you can come for inspection before even making your payment. I booked for inspection for him. He was not chanced anyway. At the end of everything, he said he told his one of his uncle again. His uncle said, you don't need the buying of property now. You should not just bother about investment. You should forget about that. And that was how the guy now went and relaxed. Now, he now told me that early this year, he had issue with his business, and there was a fire outbreak that actually affected him and affected his shop, and everything was lost. Don't forget, ChukwuEmeka have this money to even buy more than 1 acre of Palmrich Estate as for 2024, earlier 2024, but because of bad advice. And when he told me all those things, I really cried. I cried for him because, let's for instance, he was able to buy and finish up that payment, and this kind of issue now came in that made him to lose his shop, and everything. He would have just sell part of it and start up life again. He now told me that even when he went to the uncle and said, uncle, please, can you just borrow me money? Let me start up again. The uncle now begin to tell him story. All those his friends that were discouraging him, all of them now saying one or two things, that there's no money and there's no. So that is why, as a man, as a woman, you don't need to allow people to determine your life, your decisions in life. It's not just a cooked story, it's a life story. And my heart bleed this morning. My heart bleed. I was not really happy when I wake up. He was telling me for like 45 minutes, me and him was still talking. He was giving me the story of how he lost everything. I pity for him. But I just pray God will just make a way for him. For most of you out there, I know that I passed such challenges. Please and please, your decision should be made by you. I have my advice to give you, but not based on what will help you in this life. Some out there are there to discourage you. Some are out there to just ruin your life. Some don't want your progress. That is the reality about life. Some don't want your progress. And any opportunity you see that is real, genuine, grab it. I know there are MMM, there are CBEX, all these things that are fraud, but not when it comes to real estate. Even if a land is inside bush, buy it. Now, this project that we're talking about, Palmrich Estate, now, how much was it selling then? It was selling around 450,000 per plot, including everything should be around 1,150,000. But now, it's close to 2 million naira per plot. Let's assume, for instance, he was able to buy like 1 hectare. As for then, now he's already in a problem that needed money. Can I decide to sell like 2 or 3 plots? Let's assume he's able to raise like 6 million. He can start up a life. And that is the power of real estate investment. So please, I encourage you, as many that can watch this video, it's not just a cooked story, it's a reality. My heart bleeds after telling me everything. I was crying. I was crying. This is somebody that I've already even subscribed or even agreed to make payments. At the end of everything, because of advice, friends, and that was how he lost his money, he lost all the opportunity. I know he will be watching this video, but I condole with him. He's a good friend and he's a good fellow, and I wish God will make a way for him. But in all, advise yourself. After listening to people, advise yourself. You have the final say when it comes to advice. Advise yourself. You are the man, you are the woman. Take the decision by yourself. And as you do that, it will be well. So happy new week to all of us once again. And please let us do a wise decision when it comes to real estate. Investment in real estate is never a fraud. Only when it will be a fraud is when you meet a wrong person. But as long as you meet the right person, your decision, your investment is safe, secured. And that is why I am here as a professional to guide you to make the right decision when it comes to real estate investment. Thank you and do enjoy your day.